India is fast becoming a global powerhouse for automakers, and what better way to showcase its full might at a global mobility show right here in India. From a slew of unique cars and bikes to auto component makers showcasing new innovations to even startups displaying interesting concepts, the inaugural Bharat Expo had it all. So stick with us for the next couple of minutes to check out some really cool stuff. Let's start with the two-wheelers, shall we? Pulling in all the attention for Suzuki were its heavyweights, or should I say middleweights. Now at the heart of each one of these Suzuki 800s is a brand new 776cc parallel twin motor which has a 270-degree crank offset, and that means it gives you sort of the performance or the drive of a V-twin. And if you remember previously, Suzuki used to make 650cc V-twins, and this is sort of the spiritual successor to those 650cc bikes. In terms of power and torque, this makes around 83 bhp and 78 Nm, both in the V-Strom as well as the GSX 8R, but the Naked makes slightly less performance. But the real difference arises with the way each one of these motorcycles is built.
The market would get something new from Suzuki every year, every 2 years at least, if not more. We continue to outperform the industry in the domestic market. We are very serious about the EV space. I would not say that we are looking at the space, but we are now actively considering as well.
TVS, Royal Enfield and Honda displayed a full spectrum of motorcycles that not only run on petrol but on alternative fuels such as ethanol blended ones, especially the Raider, the CB300F and the Classic 350. There were electrics as well on display, but nothing that dramatically new. TVS also showcased its Norton brand here in India with the V4CR Cafe Racer Super Limited Edition motorcycle. And Hero MotoCorp didn't disappoint either, showcasing a slew of delectable custom motorcycles as well as a few custom VIDA concepts. The four-wheeler brigade wasn't far behind in displaying its strength, but the car maker that pulled in the biggest crowd was none other than Tata Motors.
So we know the Curvv is going to come with three powertrain options. The first is going to be the Curvv EV that's going to arrive sometime very soon. The second is going to be the 1.2-litre turbocharged direct injection petrol engine that Tata showcased last year at the Auto Expo. The third, the Tata recently announced, is that the Curvv is going to get that 1.5-litre diesel engine that already does duties in many other Tata models.
Tata wasn't done yet.
This is the first ever turbocharged petrol engine to get a CNG kit from the factory. It has the same 1.2-litre 3-cylinder Revotron turbo petrol engine that the regular Nexon had.
While EVs were a hot topic of discussion at the Bharat Expo 2024, a particular EV at the Volkswagen Group's pavilion caught our attention.
The Enyaq is Škoda's first ever electric model and is supposed to come to India very soon.
There were other car makers too, like Mahindra, Mercedes-Benz, Hyundai, BMW, Maruti Suzuki, Kia, Porsche and Lamborghini. But the cars they showcased are nothing that we haven't seen before. So yes, it was a bit disappointing. The auto component makers created equal excitement.
Could you just briefly tell us what exactly is the purpose and what battery suits which kind of application?
Like you can look here, these are in 72 volt domain for tractor application, battery packs customized with the different customers. Similarly, this is the first time we introduced liquid cooled battery pack for the tractor application, which is high power basically. This LCV market, light commercial vehicle market, this is very slick design where you want, because that's the beauty of the batteries, how you design which are stable as well as safe. And these are for the lightweight battery packs we design, which gives you a more energy density in minimum space and can go for the buses as well as trucks.
After advanced battery packs for CVs, swappable battery tech was the next big thing.
What kind of battery packs are we looking at? Is it going to be on products that you have built, or it is compatible with other electric two-wheelers as
That's a
well?
great question, because I think one of the critical challenge on swapping is interportability of various packs. But our approach to the entire development is making tailor-made solutions for customer needs. So we are working with now a couple of OEMs, and each OEM has a different requirement in terms of capacity, performance, and more importantly, the shape. So we are fully, flexible in terms of what the consumer needs are. So coming from consumer needs are out in to develop a solution for them.
So, was the Bharat Mobility Global Expo 2024 a success?
It's indeed very, very exciting. This show, the Bharat Mobility Global Expo, is in some sense representative of the transformation that the entire automotive industry is going through, and we are now a mobility industry, and that's why the show is called a mobility show, and that's what you will see. And also what's very, very exciting is that the ACMA Auto Mechanica New Delhi, which has been a flagship aftermarket event, is so well integrated into the Bharat Mobility Global Expo because this has been traditionally an aftermarket show, but now the merger is sort of inviting a lot of OE customers here. So the product profile that you see in display is not just for the aftermarket, but it's also OE oriented. Boy, the kind of transformation that the industry is going through, even the aftermarket products are changing. So very, very excited.
Vehicles of the future, EV battery and charging technologies, alternate powertrains, and much more. The first ever Bharat Expo did manage to create a buzz, and we hope that it continues to grow.